never let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
It's not connected. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I failed this. I failed so hard. Oh, it's connected to the other one. That's why it didn't work. Okay.
I need you to stand right here.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to do one big clap.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Ready? Set.
I need you to stand.
Dude,
I love that shit. I
those
fucking
two are
love that.
fucking. Those two are fucking hilarious, by the way.
I gotta clean that. There we go. I forgot to change it over before camera switch, but whatever.
Those
What
two
is
are fucking hilarious. They did the challenge where you pull your spouse, like some song is playing, and you pull them. So he pulled her and he put a helmet on her because her head was smacking against the floor. So he put a helmet on her, pulled her, and then it was her turn to pull him, and you saw her just like. But the fact that they had to put a helmet on the poor girl. Oh man. What up, everybody?
How y'all doing tonight? Let's see, we got Lenny with us, Ken, Rick, Carolyn. Just getting started here. Gina on Rumble, Jonathan, Redneck, Be the One. Of course, we got Davey in the chat too. That was, yeah, we got all that set up. We're gonna pull some over.
Oh,
hey,
just
check this
a
out.
simple, quick announcement, just in case if you don't know, Gina and Sean will not be live today. Just in case everybody doesn't know.
Right,
Gina's under the weather.
We were gonna have to. We were gonna kind of have to put them on hold tonight anyway because Rob's going later, so we finally get to hand our shit off to him.
Yeah, the watcher's coming from us.
But yeah, he's starting about 8:30 tonight. So YouTube is already set up to send you over to his 30 minutes early. But why is my camera all the way the hell over there? Here we go. YouTube's already set up that once our show ends, you'll be sent over to his show 30 minutes early. Then we'll head on over and do the same for Rumble once we are done with our Rumble segment. But Davey.
Yes.
You remember Jasmine Crockett shit, right?
Who can forget this enchantress?
This is going to be a fun little segment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to take a minute. Okay? Because get this. I caught on to this story at about 12 o'clock today. And about 12 o'clock while I was working, I was listening to everything about this. Anybody saying anything about this, I was listening to. Because this shit is fucking hilariously stupid. You think Ayanna Presley is bad? You know, the Black Richard Mole there. No, this doesn't cut it. All right? You're going to love this, Davey. Hold on. Let me bring it to my screen here. All right, we got this from Fox News. Representative Representative Crockett under major scrutiny for controversial comments. That's all it says, right? Listen to this and tell me if you understand any reason why they're even talking about this.
Jasmine Crockett at the center of a political twister. Again, the congresswoman from Texas has made waves by mocking Republicans and also fighting with people inside of her own party. So you see the screen, dim darling or dim danger. A new profile on Jasmine Crockett paints her as a brash, self-promoting and image-obsessed, right down to her lock screen photo of her own face.
Yeah,
After
she has a
finding out
lock
the
screen. Her
reporter-
lock screen photo is her.
Yes. Yes.
My lock screen photo is my wife and my child. Hers is of her, so she can look at herself. Oh,
Check this out, though.
I bet you she gives a reason like, I just want everybody to know whose phone it is.
No, that's not what it is. And I'm going to tell you this. She, without a fucking wig, this bitch looks like a turtle. Without that wig, she looks like a goddamn turtle. It's fucking weird. She looks like, oh my God. Can we call her a Ninja Turtle? Like the rejected brother or the rejected sister, I guess.
Trying to think.
I gotta
Raphael
find that.
Crockett. Michelangelo Crockett.
I gotta find that picture again of her with no wig on. She looks like a fucking turtle without a shell. But keep listening to this.
Had interviewed her colleagues, she tried to pull the plug on the story. Some Democrats are comparing Crockett's combative style to arson. Ooh, here's what that sounds like.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess, honey.
You could tell Donald Trump anything tonight.
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's.
It's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard.
Okay, that's really where the issue is, though. I mean, the whole violent I mean, that's there's no place in politics for that. Mark Meredith is on Capitol Hill. Mark.
Harris, good morning to you. Well, Congresswoman Crockett.
Jennifer says Gregorio Hayes is running against her in 26. Oh, we got some more on that. She can't even run in her district. Because if the redistricting rules that are looking like they're actually really going to pass happens, her district that she would represent is no longer where her house is.
She's still relatively new to Washington, but as you showed.
I saw something today that they were talking about the redistricting at CNN and the way they want to redistrict Texas. Yeah, she'd be out, but they'd add 5 more seats where Trump won by 10 plus points.
I don't think that you're talking about 5 more seats for what?
For the House.
Democrat?
No, just 5 more seats to open up that people would have to vote on. 5 more districts, the way they want to redistrict it.
I mean, there's a lot more people due to them flooding that shit with illegals. You want to count it? Fine, fuck it. But we're going to you already redistricted the fuck out of every goddamn map to pull as many Democrat voters as you ever could in most of these fucking states. There ain't nothing you can do now. Nobody fucks around with Alabama because we only got 3 electoral votes, so fuck us, right? But
well, I mean, but then again, they were crying about how the white people were trying to steal their vote and redistrict so that way she wouldn't have a job because, you know, it's white people.
But yeah, if the redistricting happens, her house is not in a district she represents, so she would have to run against somebody different in an area that doesn't want to vote for her.
She's made quite the splash, becoming one of the most outspoken members on the left and looks like a rising star within the Democratic Party. But Crockett's rocket to stardom also comes at a cost. This week, The Atlantic publishing a lengthy profile of the 44-year-old. There was a lot of focus on her desire to make controversial comments. The Atlantic writing, Crockett is testing out the coarser insult comedy style attacks that the GOP has embraced under Trump. The general idea being that the Republicans go low, the Democrats should meet them there. But the article points out Crockett is still trying to shape her image and reportedly even tried to
look, take off the hair. She's a she looks like a fucking turtle. even down to the neck folds, dude. Like, can she suck her head back the fuck into her body? Like, what is happening with this?
To shut down this piece after the reporter involved reached out to multiple House members for their take on her. President Trump has certainly noticed what Crockett's been saying, making it clear that she could be the face of the party going forward. But pundits suggest that's not necessarily a recipe for success in Congress.
We've got a certain generation or class of lawmakers who have come in and they think being in Congress is about celebrity. It's about fame. I mean, these are people for whom the most dangerous place is to stand between them and a television camera.
Crockett is also criticizing some far-left members who've embarked on the Fight Oligarchy tour. And one thing that's clear, Harris, that she still looks like she's going to speak out, whether it's against President Trump or even members of her own party.
Hold on. The what?
What do you mean?
The what tour?
Criticizing some far-left members who've embarked on the Fight Oligarchy tour. And one thing that's clear, Harris, that she still looks like
these motherfuckers are going on tour now?
I mean, you remember the whole thing with AOC and Bernie Sanders and that jet?
I know, but that's what I mean. These motherfuckers are going on tour now?
Look, you just had a podcast presidency. Why not social media fucking Congress, I guess? The social media presidency, too. Fuck it. Why not?
They're going on your dime.
Yes.
On your dime.
Yes.
You're paying for them to go on tour. You know, all this global warming bullshit. As Bernie Sanders says, I have to get to places. So, you know, I can't take a bus. I got to take a plane. So, you know, I can't.
As they bus in thousands of people for these fucking events every goddamn time. Like, this is fucking, dude. But yeah, hold on.
Speak out, whether it's against President Trump or even members of her own party, but we'll see whether or not her stardom lasts. Harris.
Okay. I'm just going to stop with it right there. Because I want to get into this fucking article, dude. This is a pretty lengthy one, but I'm going to get to it. And then we're going to go into another one here from the Daily Caller. Jasmine Crockett went full panic mode after exposing insane narcissism in the Atlantic profile. We're coming back to this one. Check this shit out. This comes from the Atlantic. It's from let's see, Elaine Godfrey. All the comforts of a Waldorf Astoria City View suite did not, at that moment, seem to cheer Jasmine Crockett. The 44-year-old Texas Democrat, known for her viral comebacks, was frowning as she walked into her hotel room in Atlanta last month. She glanced around before pulling an aide into the bathroom where I could hear them whispering. Minutes later, she reemerged, ready to unload. She was losing her race to serve as the top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee. She came in dead fucking last, brother. She told me a job she felt well suited for. Fuck. Members of the Congressional Black Caucus were planning to vote for the senior most person in the race, even though that person wasn't actually a Black Caucus member. Crockett complained.
Oh.
Black people didn't even vote for her. Dude, she's complaining that black people didn't even vote for her.
Well, she complained the last time, too.
California.
Remember when the two seats that went up that were occupied by, I guess, black representation went to two white guys, and she called it racism, yet it was a majority minority district.
Yeah. Well, what's even fucking funnier, dude? What makes it even fucking better is this Black Caucus members. You got Ayanna Pressley that didn't vote for her. You got Maxwell Frost that didn't vote. No, he's not on Oversight. Ayanna Pressley. There was, let's see, who else is on there? On the Black Caucus. Damn, there's a few others. I forget exactly who they are. I'll have to look up the names of them again. But yeah, even they did not vote for her. She came in dead fucking last, dude. She only had like, out of the entire oversight, she only had like 7 votes or something like that.
Crockett's red rocket.
Everybody decided, nah, we ain't getting this bitch. There ain't no fucking way. She's gonna be head of this shit. She's an idiot. Who cares why she complains? Oh no, this is fucking perfect though. This is perfect. This is going to be an epic fucking crash out in Congress. One member was where is it? California members were siding with the California candidate. One member was supporting someone else in the race, she said, even though the person did the worst in their pitch to the caucus. Crockett was starting to feel a little used. Some of her colleagues were reaching out and asking for donations, she said, but those same colleagues won't even send me a text back about the oversight job. Huh. So wait a minute, she walks in there thinking she wants to be the boss of everybody, and then complaining because they're asking her for donations but won't even talk to her about being their boss. Wow. The dumbest fucking thing to ever. This crash out is fucking amazing, dude. And this is going to go to epic proportions. I guarantee it. She may even be removed from the house for this shit.
I mean, I don't understand how
this shit. Not for this shit.
I don't understand
but
how she hasn't been removed for calling for all the violence that she's been calling for.
Hasn't even been censured. Nothing's happened to her. Nobody even wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to bring that shit the fuck up. This is going to be the most epic fucking crash out because she won't even be able to run for the fucking district she was elected for in the first place. But check this out though.
Really quickly, hold on 1 second. Stacy Milliken says, I'm offering specials for photo shoots. I have clients that have been with me for decades or more. They'll help me raise the money. I don't beg. I work for what I need. If you need anything from Stacy, my family is there. I'm in the fucked up blue state, Connecticut. I'm ready to go home. I was born in Connecticut, raised in Alabama for my informative years. Oh, I guess she wants to go back to Alabama.
Why didn't get your ass back down here? Look, Alabama is growing. Huntsville is, Jesus Christ. Huntsville is starting to come up. It's going to be a bigger city than it is now. Give it about 5 years and it'll probably double in size.
I don't like it. Keep those fucking people out in the coasts. Stop letting them move in.
I'll see.
Border guards. Fuck it. Every state has to have a border guard.
No, you just put up walls around these big cities like Chicago and New York and Philadelphia. All of California, California, Oregon, and Washington. You can just have all that. All right.
Yeah, you're right, Jonah.
Move everybody there. We'll be all right.
Like Gates did. You have to bring the money to get the seats. The vote is just the show. Yeah.
Yep. Gates did it the right way. Gates told you the way it fucking worked out. And this bitch is like, oh, they want me to pay money, but they won't talk about voting for me. Bitch, you have to pay for the vote. To Crockett, the race had become a small-scale version of the Democratic Party's bigger predicament. Her colleagues still haven't learned what to her is obvious. Democrats need sharper, fiercer communicators. It's like there's no clear person in the race that has the largest social media following. I'm sorry. It's like there's one clear person in the race that has the largest social media following. Social media presidency, dude.
So you have millions of people who follow you on social media. Gives a fuck. Half of them you can fucking buy.
Right.
Like your Democrat partners want you to do. Your Democrat partners want you to buy them. Stop paying for TikTok fucking follows and pay your fellow colleagues. Maybe you'll get the vote.
Groipo's back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Huntsville is for homos and people who think they are more sophisticated than they are. Well, good thing I don't live in Huntsville, faggot. But it's good to know that you still like thinking about fucking men's butts like that. I mean, it's weird.
The Fuentes fag.
Yeah. 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 He follows a man that got a start from a Jewish woman who said a comment that the Jewish woman didn't like, took away his start in media. And that's where his hatred for women and Jews come from. It's fucking pathetic. All women and all Jews are the most horrible thing because a Jewish woman took away his start when he was very young. It's pathetic. Jesus. In poll after poll since Donald Trump's re-election, Democrat voters have said they want a fight. Ann Crockett, a former attorney who represents the Dallas area, had spent 2.5 years in Congress trying to be one. Though her hearing room quips and social media insults, or through her hearing room quips and social media insults, she's become known as, at least in MSNBC watching households, as the leading general in the battle against Trump. My God.
Well, I mean, everybody thinks they're going to get their seat because Titty Tisha James got her seat because she said she was going to do that. So she thinks it's going to work the same way.
MSNBC. I want to take a minute. The Atlantic fucking put that. Through her hearing room quips and social media insults, she's become known, at least in MSNBC watching households. That was a fucking dig at MSNBC. Because this is an article talking about how much she's a piece of shit and how much she's a narcissist. And they're just like, okay, in MSNBC watching households, everybody thinks she's the best. That was a fucking dig at MSNBC. The president is aware of this. He has repeatedly called Crockett a low IQ individual. Yeah, I mean, she is. She has dubbed him a buffoon and Putin's hoe. I mean,
show.
Both of those were weak as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're sitting here rhyming now. Perhaps the best-known Crockett clapback came last year during a hearing as Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia made fun of Crockett's fake eyelashes. Crockett, seeming to relish the moment, leaned into the mic and blasted Greene's bleach blonde, pad-built butch body. You know, I actually fucking heard that and actually died laughing. That was a good fucking quip, that one. That shit was great. Crockett trademarked the phrase, which she now refers to as B6, and started selling t-shirts.
All these fucking people do now is just sell merch. They talk about Trump selling shit, Bibles and stuff like that, but AOC's got shirts that say tax the rich, and now she's got a shirt that says B6.
And every bit of the profits or the proceeds from those selling the merch, I guarantee you go into their campaign funds. And it's not supposed to, because AOC was caught with that shit.
But
that
Rick Donner says, rolling on the floor laughing. They actually use clapback in the story. Falls over laughing.
At the time I wrote the episode was embarrassing for everyone involved. But clearly it resonated. Crockett has become a national figure. No, she has not.
Yeah, she has become a national figure for being a moron.
I mean, she does have a lot of stupid ass followers, though. I will say that. They're retarded as fuck. Last year, it's like the social media following and everything that she's so proud of. Bitch, you do realize you are the king of retards, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can cut your own meat, so therefore you will lead them. Which was that, Mitch Patel? I think that was a Mitch Patel joke. He's like, he can cut his own meat. He will lead us.
I haven't been seeing Mitch Patel in fucking forever.
That was a fucking... I gotta find that joke again. Last year, she gave a keynote speech at the Democrat National Convention and was national co-chair of Kamala Harris's campaign. This year, she has been a fixture on cable news and talk shows, as well as a top party fundraiser. She was in Atlanta, in part, for a meeting with and greet with with local donors. At an anti-Trump protest on the National Mall in April, I saw several demonstrators wearing B6 shirts. Others carried signs with Crockett's face on them. How fucking creepy would that be to sit there and go to an area where you're going to give a speech and it's not like a football game. It's not like a wrestling match. It's not like something you would see that shit, but people you're giving a political speech to, and all you see are just signs of your face. That would be creepy as fuck, dude.
Well, it says it right there that she's become a fixture on cable news shows and talk shows, as well as top party fun. She's just I don't want to say it because I don't want to come over racist. But she's just one of those monkey shows, you know? She's just a trained monkey. Like, okay, go out there and fucking and spin and clap that fucking thing and spin your head. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't fucking do it. The clown show, that too. She just goes out there and she talks her shit and people raise money from it, and then she goes away and then she goes, "Hey, how about something for me?" And they go, "Nah, you're good."
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hilarious part about it is she doesn't understand the way the game is played. She's trying to go in there and just be like, I got such a big following. A lot of people that can't even vote for me are giving me money to run for office, to keep me in office. None of her donations and shit, not none, but a large proportion of her donations come from outside of her district. The only reason she got elected is her district is mostly black voters.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I guarantee you they gave away the shirts too for free.
Well, probably. Crockett is testing out the coarser insult comedy style attacks that the GOP has embraced under Trump. The insults come from you guys being completely fucking retarded. In every damn hearing, it's always been about Orange Man. There for a while, it was Asperger's Man. But Orange Man bad, Asperger's Man bad. I want to scream at him. And then racism and white supremacy.
Teresa
and how
said
men are so fucking evil.
Teresa said if you add B6 to your diet, do you get diarrhea? Yeah, diarrhea of the fucking mouth because she won't shut the fuck up.
I mean, I got a mouth on me too, but goddamn. Like, I will admit, some of her comebacks are pretty good.
Yeah.
But not in the halls of Congress. You want to do it outside the halls of Congress, I'm fine with. But these committee hearings and shit like that, I want to know information. I don't want to hear you screaming and yelling and starting fucking fights, trying to be the bad bitch on the block. I don't want somebody like that trying to argue about making the laws that tell me how to live my life when all you want to do is just insult somebody on the fucking floor. Do it outside. I don't give a shit. And that's what I can't stand, because damn near every single Democrat, damn near every single hearing, it's always Donald Trump is evil orange man Hitler. Elon Musk is Asperger's man and he's bad because he's stealing our money. Racism, everybody's racist. And men are such evil pigs. And that's it. In every fucking hearing. This bitch, the only one I've heard her not mention anything about that in any way, was a fucking hearing about, what was it, AI. The only time she didn't mention Trump or racism or women being victimized, the only time she didn't do that was during an AI hearing. The general idea being that when the Republicans go low, the Democrats should meet them there. That approach, her supporters say, appeals to the people who drifted away from the Democrats in 2024. No, that's not what appeals to them. That's what drove them away from you. But just like me, who was drawn away a long fucking time ago, just like me, I understand the importance of that fucking tactic to the retarded. Now, it's also fun for intelligent motherfuckers, especially when you go down just to slinging shit level. It's always fun for the intelligent because, yeah, that was pretty funny.
By the way,
but for the retarded, it's the only way you fucking learn.
I love how we're going off on Jasmine Crockett and everything we're doing and saying. And in our YouTube chat, they're talking about God.
We're gonna hear her on another podcast say bye bye, bye bye,
bye bye.
My
bye,
boys
bye,
need God.
I got ousted. I guarantee you, if she loses, she starts her own podcast. Guaranteed.
I guarantee it too.
Guaranteed.
Quote, what establishment Democrats see as undignified, Max Burns, a progressive political strategist, told me, disillusioned Democrats see as a small victory. Disillusioned Democrats see as a small victory because this bitch can run her mouth. But yet she's one of the most ineffective members of Congress, got no bills, got no amendments, got nothing to her name, not even a cosign in the fucking law. But yet just because she can run her mouth, everybody else must emulate this? You really want the Democrat Party to fucking burn to the ground?
Yeah.
Are there motherfucking Republicans inside the Democrat Party pushing this shit? Because there ain't no.
Listen, I don't. There's 435 of them. I have no fucking idea. I only know the ones that come out and talk all the time, like this fucking ditzy broad, the other ditzy broad on the other side, MTG, Lauren Boebert, the fucking special, the South Park 5 or whatever they're called.
You know a lot more than that. The goddamn priest from fucking Poltergeist.
Joe Biden?
Scanlon.
Oh, yeah.
Sawtooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know a lot more than you think you do. I've shown you a lot.
But still, I don't think any of them. Nah. Republicans aren't. Unfortunately, a lot of Republicans aren't that smart.
No, the problem is they're too smart. They're too smart to understand the stupidity of the Democrat Party. Because, like I've mentioned before several goddamn times, the way they got Mayorkas out of fucking trouble was because they were able to actually argue, okay, you can only impeach for high crimes and misdemeanors. High crimes would be something like genocide, yes? Misdemeanors is something like jaywalking, right? So if you can only impeach for genocide and jaywalking, everything in between is unimpeachable. That was their fucking argument, and it walked straight by the House. So the Senate, the 11 Senate fucking Democrats came in there and said it's unconstitutional because he did nothing fucking wrong by definition. That's how they did it. Not even Thomas Massey was sitting there thinking, wait a minute. Are you stupid enough to sit there and try to make that fucking argument that between genocide and jaywalking, a president can do nothing wrong? Not even he got that distinction with it. I was screaming watching those. I was like, are you seriously letting this happen? But yeah.
By the way, you see he's sporting a new beard and mustache, Massey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's getting that little rugged look going.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that before?
No.
I've always seen him clean shaven.
After his wife died.
I was just good. That's what I was talking about. His wife probably hated it. And she was just like, and then all of a sudden she passed away. He's like, I'm growing the beard now. I can grow the beard.
I'm going to miss my wife.
I
miss my beard more.
I'm gonna give this scruff to some poor little intern.
He's growing the beard back to catch her spirits so she can just haunt him for it.
All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, you just hear, "Take off the beard."
Hey,
Shave
honey.
the beard.
How you doing? Republicans understand this, Crockett said. Marjorie is not liked by her caucus, but they get her value. And so they gave her a committee chairmanship. No, that's not what it is. She got the committee chairmanship because she has a lot of fucking wins under her belt. She's got a few bills that she has co-signed under her belt. She's got a fair amount of track record in the fucking House. That's her value. And yeah, she does fight like a man. Yes, I actually don't like the tactic, but she always brings up good points and brings the evidence behind it. All you do is just, oh, look at this article that says what I'm saying is right, even though we fucking paid for it and we were trying to spread propaganda. Our propaganda has hit the news outlets, so there's proof it exists.
Jonah said, change my mind. This isn't a kiss up to Trump. This is a warning to Democrats to drop her. This shtick is why Kamala lost. Yeah.
Yes.
And she's still going around fucking talking shit. Oh, she's not going to be the governor. She's not running for governor of California, which opens her up to 2028.
Please do it. Please. Please. Do you understand what the Democrat Party would look like? The Democrat candidates would probably be Gavin Newsom, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris, and
Mark Kelly, the guy from fucking the guy from Arizona. Oh no, he's a senator. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's a senator. He can run. And maybe Mark Kelly.
Nah.
Just so you throw a white guy in there.
Look, they're already even trying to say Zoran Mamdani should be the face of the Democrat Party, dude. I swear to God, this dude just shows up being Muslim saying, I want to bring socialism. And they're like, let's do it. Like, I don't.
Free food for everybody. How are you going to get the food?
We'll figure that out later.
We'll make somebody do it. You're going to make somebody?
I don't know, Josh Shapiro. I don't think Josh Shapiro would run right now anyway. I don't think he would because he's Jewish and Democrats hate Jews.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, because Kamala didn't pick him. No. You can hate Jews until you're a Republican and you say you hate Jews and then you're anti-Semitic. But if you're a Democrat or a progressive and you say you hate Jews and you love Islam,
no. See, they don't say they hate Jews. They just see free Palestine as they assassinate these motherfuckers. They don't say they hate them.
No.
They say you hate them as they assassinate these fucks. All right? That's the way it goes.
Well,
But anyway.
prayers for courage and strength and financial support, Stacy. Good luck. I will see you guys late. I will see you later. We will see you later. Whoa, brain just went. Stay safe.
Take it easy. Have a good night. Hey, Rhoda. How you doing? But yeah, we're done with that here. I want to get into this real quick. This is going to take a minute because we still got a little bit more on this bitch. But Jasmine Crockett went full panic mode after exposing insane narcissism in the Atlantic profile. All right, basically, she got pissed off that the person that wrote that article in the Atlantic was calling other members of the House, even the Black Caucus members, to talk to them about her. And she got pissed off at the journalist and said, you should have asked me for permission first. I'm revoking all privileges to this article. I swear to fucking God, dude. Where is it? Let's see. As for her colleagues, 4 days before this story was published, Crockett called me to express frustration that I had reached out to so many House members without telling her first. She told me shutting down the profile and revoking all permissions, Godfrey wrote.
Why? So you can go and warn everybody and talk to everybody and tell everybody, hey, if they call, say nice things about me. This is why you don't tell Democrats shit. You give them, fake, not fake, but like skewed stuff, because Iran, a bombing in Iran would have never happened because somebody would have called Iran and said, hey, this was gonna happen.
I love this. 13 members of the Oversight and Judiciary committees, along with 20 Democrats, either did not respond or declined to comment. They actually took the time to say, nah, we're not saying nothing. That is an insult, brother. I just like did not respond. If every single one of them did that, okay, fine, whatever. That's the thing. But when they sit there and take the time to say, nah, we have no comment on the matter, that is a fuck you in public.
What up, Glenn? Pretty much all government failed up and hired more. It's easy when it's not your money. Exactly. We've been saying that for years. Been saying that for years. When it's not your money, you don't give a shit.
Among those who did not respond was Democratic Texas Rep. Julie Johnson, who said that while her fellow members do not, quote, necessarily agree with her aggressive communication style, she is thrilled with Crockett. Are you kidding me?
I want to know the whole quote, because there's,
I do too.
There probably was a lot of and she's I'm thrilled to have her on our side because she's got good comebacks.
Probably something like that, yeah. But listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how the story has changed over the years.
I had a great background as it relates to my ability to deal with numbers, and it was going to pay well. So I was like, I'll be an accountant. Unfortunately, around my junior year, I was the victim of a hate crime.
Bullshit.
Or two. And so were...
Or two.
A hate crime or two. Yeah, a few times.
A group of my friends, all at the same time. Cars were keyed with the N-word.
Nope.
We received hate mail in our on-campus mailboxes. And at that time, my school hired the Cochran firm. And there was a lawyer who graduated from University of Houston who was assigned.
Or maybe it did happen, and this had nothing to do with you. You were just a black woman on a campus it happened to, or maybe it happened to a certain individual. And you were just a black woman on the fucking campus, so therefore you can play victim too.
Come on, Richard. How many of these hate crimes have turned out to be false?
All of them.
And it turns out that they did it.
All of them. Well, they did it.
Dude, I saw one the other day. A guy said it was a hate crime, and the HOA was trying to light his house on fire. Turns out they caught him on camera. He was the one who put a propane tank across the street from his house and lit it on fire. So that way his house and everything around it would catch on fire. And tried to blame it on the HOA.
Yep.
By the way, this house did not look like it belonged in an HOA. Trust me. Oh boy.
But I mean, dude, every single fucking one of them. I mean, Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett. I'm not going to give him that. Come on, in the middle of Chicago, you're going to sit there and say they poured bleach on you, put a rope around your neck and said, this is MAGA country at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And you left the noose on till the cops came.
Or the fucking... Dude, no, the best one. The best one. You remember the NASCAR one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bubba
there was
Wallace?
a noose in the fucking locker. It turned out that it was a fucking pull rope from the garage door that broke.
And didn't they still suspend the dude?
Yes.
Pending an investigation?
Yes.
They suspended who they thought was the culprit of it and pending an investigation?
But yeah.
It was the first time in my life that I felt helpless. And I was like, I want to help people that are going through what I've just experienced. And at that point in time, I decided that I was going to...
You want to help people that just went through what you experienced? You mean like being a black woman on campus and now screaming how you're a victim? You want to help women that... Bitch, that's every black person.
Sit for the...
Not everyone, but...
LSAT. I did Little Shop of Horrors. So when I was in college at Rhodes in Memphis, I ended up doing Little Shop of Horrors.
What part did you play in that?
I was one of the women that was singing.
Okay.
Yes, I was in the chorus.
Okay.
And so I ended up doing it, and the mock trial coach recruited me to do mock trial. And I was like, no. By this time, I decided I was going to be an accountant. Didn't want to do anesthesia no more. Still didn't want to talk.
Didn't want to do anesthesia anymore?
So let me get this straight.
But
you went to school to learn how to drug men so they pass out and they can't wake up, and then you decided, nah, I'm good with numbers. What the fuck?
Wait, did she? I thought she said an accountant.
Yes. That was the first one. Let's see, 117. The starts?
I had a great background as it relates to my ability to deal with numbers. And it was going to pay well. So I was like, I'll be an accountant.
But then when she goes into that one, you got to go back a little bit.
Recruited me to do mock trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play in that.
I was one of the women that was singing.
Okay.
Yes, I was in the chorus.
Okay.
And so I ended up doing it, and the mock trial coach recruited me to do mock trial. And I was like, no. By this time, I decided I was going to be an accountant. Didn't want to do anesthesia no more. Still didn't want to talk to people.
Didn't want to do it. So pause it.
No.
What does anesthesia have to do with being an accountant?
Not a goddamn thing.
Tell me she thinks she wanted to be an anesthesiologist, and she thinks they're called accountants. Please. Because she said, I don't want to do anesthesia anymore, but I want to be an accountant. I'm so confused.
How the fuck did she become a lawyer?
Oh, you should do mock trial. And I said, that's for the kids going to law school. Long story short, he recruits me. I do mock trial just my senior year. I become a national All-American. He says, you should go to law school. So I applied, got a full ride, and said, fine, if I don't like it, I'll quit.
Oh, Rhoda said, I think she was referring to Anastasia because she was doing plays. I'm going to go with...
I mean, if that was the thing.
But she said anesthesia still. She is...
And then there's this.
She says, it's like there's one clear person in the race that has the largest social media following. Yes, that's what Thomas Jefferson intended in our representative bodies. Large social media following, that qualifies you.
Look, Jasmine Crockett and her little ghetto girl, minstrel, oh, I hate Trump, we don't get that mofo Trump. That's wonderful for social media, and it does well for her there. But when it comes down to actual governing and sitting in committees.
It gets views.
Right, it gets views and things of that nature, but she has to actually govern. And when you're in those committees, you may work with people on the other side of the aisle. Jasmine Crockett's not going to do that. So her own members actually voted her out. And really, she needs to concentrate more so on her district at home because Sheldon Daniels, who's a great guy, interviewed him. He's actually gaining on her, and he has a really good chance of waking us up from our Jasmine Crockett nightmare. We hope.
Could you imagine the social media tirade she'll go on if she loses that? That would be hilarious. Like, we'll have covered that for a week. She says,
oh, it's fucking coming. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but there's people on social media running for office also. I've seen multiple people who do those TikTok lives, and they run for local government or like they want to run for governor and all this stuff. And I'm like, what have you done but besides sit here on TikTok and beg for money?
Right.
And most of them are liberal. Just sit there and lie. You're just gonna sit there and lie. I mean, it's par for the course for the job.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, that's a qualification for everybody. How good are you at lying to people? But yeah. But this comes from Jasmine Crockett's own fucking account, dude. Let's go on the road, Texas 30. The Texas House is attempting to divide and dilute the voices of communities of color in Texas' 30th district. And we're not having it. Friday, August 1st at 10 a.m. Texas Capitol in Austin. One final public hearing on the proposed congressional map. This is our last chance to speak up before decisions are made. We need you there. Your voice matters, and we're making it easy for you to show up. Free transportation to Austin is available. Off
Are they
your
allowed to do that?
taxpayer dime. I don't fucking know. We're not just asking for fair maps, we're demanding them. Let's pack the Capitol and make it clear our communities will not be silenced. She's wanting to bus everybody in from all over the fucking country.
Hit the link. Hit the link. I want to see.
Here's a preview of your destination. Continue to the destination. Auto save your work. Okay. Please complete the form if you were interested in joining us. Personal information. Your name, email address, phone number, t-shirt size.
T-shirt size. T-shirt size. I called it. I fucking called it.
These motherfuckers are looking just looking for
I
free trip.
fucking called it. I told you she was giving away those fucking shirts.
Please enter your complete address to confirm you reside in Congressional District 30, Texas.
What happens if you press no?
Well, I guess you have to complete the form to
Nothing.
see.
Dude, I fucking told you these giving away those fucking shirts, your shirt size. I mean, they could probably start at large or extra large.
Departure is at 4:45 a.m. At 4:45 a.m., this bitch wants you
Tomorrow
to be
morning.
on the fucking buses and going to the Capitol.
This is tomorrow, by the way.
Yes. No. The hearing will begin at 10 a.m. But you will be leaving Friday, August 25th, and your departure is 4:45 a.m. Either that, or it's my departure time from where I'm at, and they're just estimating the bus ride and how long it would get there. Which that's not true. That can't be that.
A 5-hour bus trip?
Yeah, that would take a lot fucking longer for me to get to Texas. It took me 10 and a half hours constantly fucking driving. But yeah, unless they're paying for a flight.
No, it says it. Well, this is just a bus from Austin, Texas, to Austin, Texas from Dallas, Texas. They're taking a bus from Dallas to Austin.
This trip is open to constituents of the 30th district only. Any minors must be accompanied by legal guardian. Full details will be sent to you via email tomorrow, July 31st.
If you don't receive an email, please call the number.
This shit is fucking hilarious. This is going to be the biggest fucking crash out we're ever going to witness, and everybody's going to love this.
I hope it's televised.
Dude, this is the funniest fucking part, though. I love this shit. The top comment. Also, quote, people of color. This is a pretty simple, straight ahead question, and I'd like a simple, straight ahead answer only, please. Are blacks a net contribution or a net drain to the United States economy? One line answer only, please. Based on available data, black Americans are a net drain on the United States economy with a per capita lifetime budgetary impact or budgetary deficit of $751,200 fucking dollars. And then they found this one. Per capita lifetime budgetary impacts of whites, blacks, and Hispanics. Whites are in the positive 220,000. Hispanics are in the negative 588,000.
Whoa.
Blacks are in the negative 751,000.
Oh, Rick says Dallas to Austin is like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
So they'll be hanging out in the Texas heat for hours.
Yeah. In terms of raw numbers, black Americans are the biggest drain in the GDP with a total lifetime budgetary deficit of approximately $10 trillion. That is 13.3 million black individuals times $751,000 apiece compared to whites who have a net surplus of 17 trillion, which is 80 million white individuals times 0.200 or 220,805. I saw that and I was like, God damn.
Jennifer said, put a fake address in the box, request 20. I read it as a 20XL shirt, but she means 20XL shirts. Make her pay for it. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna encourage anybody to do it.
I mean, but here's the thing, dude. This is amazing with it, right? Look at one of the sources in the AI.
Wikipedia.
Right. So even Wikipedia is like, yeah, come on.
I want to know what one of the 5 pages are, because one looks like a fucking an eagle on it. Is it coming from like a government website?
Probably. Even the government's like, yeah.
Come on, Hispanics, we gotta do better. We need to demand more money.
I saw that and I was like, that's kind of worth bringing up. That's going to be funny here.
Jesus, Christmas Carol.
I got one more before we actually get to...
we gotta get to the Rumble side.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. How about this? We'll do one of your stories before we get to the Rumble side. Give it a little bit of extra time because we'll be cutting over into giving it off to Rob. I don't
Jennifer says you were right the first time, Davey. 20XL.
But yeah, this comes from the Tennessee Holler. I hate the fact that you even attempted that. The fact that you attempted that is actually, it's offensive as fuck. Anyway, Texas Republicans have redrawn the lines so that Jasmine Crockett for U.S., one of the most outspoken black women in Congress, is no longer living in her own district. This is not just political. It's personal.
It's always fucking political.
Wait. You mean to tell me that a rich black woman who didn't grow up in the ghetto doesn't live in the ghetto that she represents? And somehow...
No, she won't be.
Somehow...
She won't be living in the ghetto that she represents.
She doesn't live in the ghetto that she represents. I mean, that's what the fucking districts are actually there for. You elect somebody who represents you, not lives off on the outskirts in some big-ass fucking mansion of a goddamn house while you're struggling to even pay for food on the table. Oh, wait, that doesn't happen. Drugs in your veins.
What?
Huh?
What?
Alcohol in your system. But anyway.
We got some breaking news out of Texas.
Oh, let me turn this up.
Republican lawmakers have just released a new congressional map, and it does not include Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's home within her own district. Let me say that again. They've redrawn the line so that Jasmine Crockett, one of the most outspoken black women in Congress, is
the most outspoken black woman. You want to, yeah, I mean, you got a point, but that's the problem.
All she does is insult. She's not outspoken. She just insults.
She brings the stereotypes to fucking Congress. And you think that's a good idea?
no longer living inside the district she was elected to represent. This is not just political, it's personal and it's targeted. The proposed map is part...
Is it me or is his head deformed?
Yeah, a little. Is that him?
Yes. Why is the eye lower? Is this something in photos? What is happening? Why? Why is this a fucking thing? This dude's eye is... Did everybody stroke out?
Well, we all know why.
Jesus Christ, Fetterman had a stroke and he became better. What happened?
There was this thing that people were juicing about like 2-3 years ago, and they continue to get that juice every year, and eventually things happen to people. But
oh, I'm sorry, I was hearing something outside. Somebody's radio. I thought somebody was yelling. My bad.
But yeah, that's that juice they take every year. Just makes their face fall.
See, apparently he's got the angle down because it doesn't look fucked up, right? But you put the camera straight. Dude, are they trying to clone people and it's just failing? They're just saying, fuck it, use it anyway? Like, what is happening?
The proposed map is part of a broader GOP strategy to grab more seats by redrawing boundaries that silence Democratic voters, especially in Black and brown communities. So, under the new lines, Republicans are aiming to flip up to 5 seats, cutting through Dallas, Houston, and other diverse urban areas. Crockett has already blasted the move, calling it what it is, an assault on democracy and representation. Democrats are preparing to fight back in the courts, and civil rights groups are warning that this could violate the Voting Rights Act. But here's the truth. This is a test, not just for Texas.
Everybody redistricts all the fucking time.
Yes. Drawn out of power with a pen and a political agenda.
Yes.
They act like it's just because she's black they're doing it. No.
How the fuck do you think you got so many goddamn seats in Congress, you dumb motherfucker? And I'm not talking about because you're black. I'm talking about because you're Democrat. You redistrict the fuck out of every goddamn state you can to pull out everything you can, and there's not a goddamn single vote you can pull out anywhere else. So therefore you cried, it's racism to not let the black people vote for black people, and then you're crying because, hey, white people want to be included.
Didn't they just redistrict Illinois also to make it more so that way they can get more black voters in certain districts? Like literally, there's one district that goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like whatever, and then it goes
right. It makes no damn sense.
It's like wait,
it's a fucking.
You just all of a sudden,
it's a fucking
you just grew a penis,
dude.
You grew a penis? Is that what you did? You're like, hey, let's make it look like a dick because we're all dickheads here.
Who the fuck was involved in that? It'd just be like, okay, so we're gonna draw this district, this district. Nah, see, that's racist as shit because it needs a dick.
I just don't understand why they don't just do counties. Like you group 4 or 5 counties together, you know, and then that's it. Or you know, and this county, you got this county, you got this county. Why is it like a fucking? It looks like one of those aliens from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It doesn't go by land. Like the county is this much land.
Does it go by sea?
No, it goes by population. That's what the district. Say you got 60,000 people in your area, right? Now, how do you divide that up equally? How many districts do you need? How many for your representation? How do you divide that up equally? That's what it does. You look at the map. Yeah. Oh, you're more densely populated here. Well, let's split that in half because you pretty much control that district. Then you see what I'm saying? That's how they do it. And because black people tend to congregate and live around other black people have the most dense populations, especially in big cities. Hispanics do it too. Yeah, you motherfuckers won't leave each other alone.
Listen, no. You can't leave. Mom cooks way too good and she never tells anybody the fucking recipes. So.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's in her will.
So we're watching this story unfold in real time, and we'll keep bringing you updates as it develops. Peace, y'all.
But yeah, apparently they're going to be redistricting the fuck out of her. But I'm going to hand it off to Davey for one story, and then we're going to do the Rumble Cut.
I don't even know what story to fucking do, because most of them have... I'll do two little things. If we didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Warren just ate shit on the Senate floor. She attempted a casual lean to look like a normal human being, but totally botched it. Gravity's a bitch, Pocahontas.
This is fucking great. Look at this. She's just like, hey, how you doing?
Want a beer? Want a beer? Want a beer? Even the lady in the wheelchair was like, what the fuck? I didn't bump into anything. And the lady in the wheelchair is reaching her hand out like she's really going to help. Look at those sensible shoes she's wearing. Hey, guys. Hey, how's everybody? Oh.
And then she put her hand back like, nah, I ain't helping you.
then she put her hand like, I wasn't trying to help you. I was just scratching my head. I guess not.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's embarrassing as fuck, but she's already embarrassment, so it's fine.
And then we have this one, which is a little bit downer, but video of a Muslim attacker on Gardia in Ireland shouting Allah Akbar as he stabs an officer. This is why cops carry guns in the United States.
Oh, this one's fucking weird. Oh, he gets his ass beat though.
Yeah. Dude, did you see he sprayed him from 40 feet away?
Right.
Like it was gonna work. Hey.
No, he did actually get a little bit in his face because he's backing up.
Somebody keeps you. Did you hear somebody's yelling, "Take the head off! Take the head off!"
Take the head off. Stop beating him. He's innocent. He didn't do nothing.
He's a good boy. He's got all A's in 4th grade. That poor cop is bleeding from the side and nobody's helping.
Right?
Not even calling for fucking help.
Look, I'm going to be honest. If somebody stabbed me in the side like that, if somebody
just roll up in a Hyundai?
Yes. If somebody stabbed me in the side like that and I'm a cop, I'm sorry. I got that nightstick out. I'm beating somebody's ass. I mean, you've already stabbed me. I'm already hurt and bleeding. I'm going for some motherfucking teeth. All right.
Listen, in the good old U.S. of A., you stab a cop. The cop's gonna fucking unload some lead into you.
Well, yeah,
and then you won't have it.
But you won't even think about me, and I'm a cop. I'm beating that motherfucker's ass. It wouldn't be personal with a gun. It would be personal with a fucking stick.
And they did. Jesus. Yeah, in broad daylight. Everybody just around.
I don't understand, dude. Turn it up. Yeah.
Is she complaining that they have guns drawn?
I don't know.
That's what she was just. I think she. Yeah, your fucking guns are drawn. He stabbed a cop, you fucking dummy.
But she don't know that, but still. I mean, there's a cop's on his fucking side. I think there was some incident that happened that warranted a fucking gun being drawn, you know? That woman who tried to interfere needs dealt with too. Yeah, but I wouldn't hit her with a stick. I'd arrest her, but I wouldn't hit her with a stick.
Man. I don't know. I just came across this too real quick. San Diego Council approved an insane plan to lease the 101 Ash Street building to developer who will convert it into affordable, quote unquote, affordable housing at a price of $1,100,000 per unit of San Franciscan taxpayer dollars.
Per unit? God damn. Jennifer O'Connell. I suggest the grabbers for the next watch party.
What is that? I've never seen that.
Grabbers?
Yeah.
I don't know either. I've never seen it either. We might do that just like once a month. We just sit down and watch a movie on Rumble or something.
That was pretty cool. That was fun to do on Saturday. Just fucking sit there and watch a movie.
Right. Bullshit and talk about it. But
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after he is done with, I'm going to go ahead and give you that link. But after he is done with this, you will have 3 minutes.
No, you can go.
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead,
just
hit
reading it.
the video.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Council President and Council members. My name is Richard Bailey. I'm the former mayor of Coronado and a current business owner in the city of San Diego. The proposal before you today raises serious procedural, economic, and ethical considerations. Procedurally, 101 Ash Street was never put out to a true competitive bid to determine the value of the highest and best use of the property. Economically, this deal simply doesn't pencil out. And we know it doesn't pencil out because at a projected cost of $1.1 million per unit, it's significantly more expensive than luxury residential buildings selling for $430,000 to $750,000 per unit nearby. And ethically, the project raises significant concern because it fails the basic test of public trust.
How are you going to buy? How are you going to build affordable housing when you're already spending $1.1 million per unit before you even renovate? I mean, you were already down in the hole for affordable housing. $1.1 million per house,
per unit.
Unit.
I
Yeah.
think it's a commercial building, so they're
Right.
going to make it into an apartment.
So per unit, depending on the square footage, you're still going to have, Jesus, that's going to be like $50-60 million depending on the size of the building.
Yeah.
How are you going to make that up?
With affordable housing?
It ain't working.
California is just stealing your money.
101 Ash has been a costly mistake from the beginning. Please don't make it worse by throwing good money after bad and exposing taxpayers to further risk. I encourage a no vote on 101 Ash Street.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Cesar Javier, who has time suited to him by Purita Javier.
All right, that was it, because it ends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go to the Rumble side. YouTube, hang on a minute. Once the live is over, we will be kicking you that don't head on over to Rumble. We will be kicking you off to Rob here for a little bit early.
Come to Rumble.
Yeah, you should. But if you're not, we're going to hand you to Rob. Y'all have 3 minutes. We'll see you on the other side.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction, cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?